So we should get taller towers, but they should build a little bit slower. So there we go. Some glowstone. Awesome. Now let me start another one. Now, here's something interesting that just happened. Notice that when I started this one, the other one stopped. And actually, this one now is moving twice as fast. Let me do that one more time. Start a new one, the other one stops, and now this one's moving 3 times as fast. There's actually a little bit of a bug. What we'd like to do is be able to start as many of these as we want, and they all just start growing independently. We can make a big forest of kind of random bedrock glowstone spires, and they'd all grow at once. The problem is that we're using global variables here instead of local variables. And generally this is bad. I was just using it because it's a little bit simpler. But what a good programmer will do is only use a global variable if they absolutely have to. Usually, they'll use a local variable. If you use a global variable and you run the mod twice, then you have code that is sharing the same drone. You have one drone here, and 2 different mods are using it. Usually what you want is, when you run the code twice, for there to be 2 different drones, one for the first time you ran it, and one for the next time you ran it. So, let's change all 3 of these variables to local variables. So we're going to set D to new drone. Get rid of the global one. Then we're going to set local sequence to this sequence. Get rid of the global sequence. And we'll set materials, local materials, to these materials. We'll get rid of the other one. So global and local variables work almost exactly the same way. A lot of times you won't even notice a difference, but you can get strange bugs if you run a mod more than once and you're using global variables. So I'll move over here and I'll make one spire start to build, and then right next to it I'll start another one. This is what we want to see. We've got 2 spires growing at once, 2 different animations, and neither one of them is affecting the other. In fact, I can make as many as I want. I'm just going to spam this and make a really cool looking forest. And they're all going to grow at once, all the way up to the sky. Maybe it goes up a little too often for that to work. Yeah, I can't do it. Too hard.